Viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the third floor. As we had NFL Super Bowl 59 preview. We got a whole bunch of shit lined up for you. 3 shows coming at you tomorrow: pregame, halftime, and postgame. We're gonna go through some shit right here, and we got a big show for opening. The pregame, we're gonna make the pregame a pregame better than anything on fucking whatever out there. All right, let's get this freaking thing going. We are live on Rumble. We are live on X. We are live on, almost can say that, YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, live chat is up and ready. Rumble, live chat is up and ready. X, comments up and ready. So there you go. Interact with the show tonight, folks. Feel free to comment anytime during the show, whether you're just joining us now or joining us in the middle. And if you're joining us in the middle, you won't know I said this. All right, let's see what we got going. All right, let's get a quick rundown of last week, if you can call it that. We're gonna get into it. Let's do the Redskin game first. Boy, this was a game for about a quarter and a half, and then after that it was over. So hold on, we gotta do something here. We gotta make sure we're up here on the good old YouTube. Not finding me here. Nope. All right, I don't know what's going on there. So hold on there on YouTube world. We'll get her going. Let's see what's going on. Checking in now. Oh boy. So anyway, this game was, I don't know. I guess I gave the Redskins a lot more credit than I should have, because the Eagles were absolutely phenomenal. And if they look anything like what they did here, then it's going to be a long day for Kansas City. We'll get into that in a minute when we get into the pregame. I'll probably be going mostly into everything about the game and whatever tomorrow. We'll get into a lot of shit tonight. Don't worry about it. But let's look at this garbage first, because that's what it was. Yeah, we're up. We're live on YouTube. Okay. I was wondering what happened there. Here we go. All right, there. That'll get you going over there. Rumble will get to you in a minute. So if you're watching on YouTube, join in. Just fucking hop on in. Hop on in. Feel free in the comments. All right, let's go. As we can see there, the Eagles, 28 first downs. They were 5 for 10 on third, 1 for 1 on fourth. The tush push will probably, it's going to get some kind of adjustment next year, I'm sure, with the competition committee. It needs to be addressed because it violates 3 rules of the game, and I don't even know how it's gone this long without being, taken care of or protested against or whatever bullshit you want to talk about. Well, pretty much for this whole game, there was no doubt Philly was fucking going to the Super Bowl, and they made their statement quite early. I mean, what was it, a second play of the game? Barkley was in the end zone. I'm like, this is going to be a long fucking day for Mr. Redskin. But hey, the kid held tight. He kept it good for a little bit, but man, I tell you what, the O-line on Philly is probably one of the best I've seen. It's definitely one of the best I've seen in quite some time. And, I'll probably put it up there with a couple of the all-time heavy-duty O-lines of days past, and even some of, currently. But Dolphins had a hell of a fucking offensive line in the 70s. So did Dallas, Minnesota. There was a ton. We'll get into that too in the NFL history portion of our shows. We're gonna have an NFL history lesson tomorrow as part of the pregame, so definitely don't miss the fucking pregame tomorrow. Okay, don't miss our pregame Super Bowl special tomorrow, man. You're gonna dig it. I'm telling you. It's gonna be cooler than watching TV and commercials every 5 minutes, looking at Taylor Swift, what she's wearing, is she douched or not. Fuck all that bullshit. Hang out with us, have a good time. Party up, get your bong ready, roll your blunts if you got them, crack your beers, get your pepperoni and cheese and crackers ready, crack the red wine, whatever you do on Super Bowl Sunday, do it, but do it responsibly and be cool. Just a quick side note, and we'll get into it. We're never really too serious, but we do get serious when we have to talk about something serious. We're going to talk about something serious. A lot of people don't realize this, but Super Bowl Sunday is the #1 domestic violence day in the United States. Just want to make that point. Calm down, guys. All right, now let's get into it. So if you're going to party tomorrow, party with a fucking brain. All right, don't be an idiot. It's better to stay on a couch than it is to go home. It's better to stay on a couch or someone else's house than spend the night as part of the city, town, or county you live in. So anyway, that's pretty much what happened to the Redskins. They should have arrested the Phillies for being so abusive to them on Sunday, which is absolutely, it was just a beatdown. So there really ain't too much to talk about in that one. But congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles, as much as I hate to say it. And it's a brutal Super Bowl, man. I don't know what to freaking do here. Now let's talk about the fucking obvious, okay? Let's talk about the obvious. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills in the championship game. All right, let's call it. It was absolutely horrendous, disgusting. Here's the thing. Let's talk about. We won't talk about the 4th down, where we know he got the 1st down. We all seen the angles. We've seen everything there is to see about the 4th down. However, why isn't that much attention being paid to on the 3rd down? I mean, I don't have a slightest fucking clue why this idiot didn't throw the red fucking flag on that. They would have had no choice but to give him the 1st down on that. Okay? Now, let's get this perfectly clear. 3rd down, they get the 1st down. 4th down, they get the 1st down. Does not mean Buffalo wins the game. But the complexity of the game at that point in time has not changed drastically. Not only drastically, but a momentum killer, deflating the Bills. Here we go again. What the fuck? What do we do? I mean, what were they looking at on the replay? Every freaking angle they showed us, they saw. And then they say, hey, they have others that they don't see. Well, I don't know, either fucking up from the ground or fucking straight down from space is the only two fucking angles I didn't see. And every angle I saw, first down. But the third fucking down, he got it by at least the ball. At least the ball. Watch the fucking replay. I just don't understand. And again, if you watch that replay, both those fucking judges on the side, again, came in on different angles. So not only did they come in at different angles on the fourth down, they came on different angles in the third down like they were rehearsing for fucking fourth down. Look, the bullshit is bullshit, right? And bad calls are bad calls. But when bad calls happen to only one side and only benefit one side consistently, and folks, we're not talking about last week. We're not talking about the week before that. We're not talking about the regular season games. We'll go back in playoffs. This fucking team gets every goddamn fucking call there is known to mankind. They make shit up if they fucking have to. Late flags, early flags, no whistles. Replay. What are you looking at on replay? Someone has to explain. All right. They're going to change the rule next year to the fucking with the face mask and the fucking slide, right? Okay. Here's something that the NFL should take into consideration. Fucking getting high for one. Here's something that they should take into consideration. To me, one of the best rule book aficionados, no bullshit, hard to get around, and they are straightforward about everything, and they come out immediately with punishments and penalties and fines. That's NASCAR. They're the strongest structured sport in the country, in America. Strongest. Nobody, bar none. I don't care. You don't like it? Argue with me. Put it in the fucking comments. I don't care. NASCAR is the strongest sanctioned fucking sport in fucking America. The NFL is just... There's a sport across the pond called rugby. Now, two things the NFL can incorporate here. One is body monitors, which are placed on the back of every player. You'll see has a little packet that hangs in between his jersey and just touches his body and gives them every fucking stat about that guy. They know what G-force is, how fast he was running, every single thing they need to know. And there's a guy who monitors that for concussions or what they call possible head injury. Okay. That would be something really cool to put into these guys to help with concussions. The second thing, they have a replay system that to me is infallible. The referee on the field makes the call. If by some chance he thinks he missed something, he asks for the assistance from the, as they put it, the video replay official. He can also whistle down to the referee on the field. Hey, you might want to take a look at this. I think we've seen something. And this system, which I've seen used in the World Cup, the qualifying World Cup, and everything, because let me tell you something, rugby is no fucking joke, okay? It's just football without fucking gear. It's basically what it is. Just take all the helmets of football, everything in football, take them off of these guys, put them in shorts and a t-shirt, and have at it. That's what rugby is, okay? It's fucking brutal. Now, if they can control this with zero controversy, why can't the NFL? Talk about chips and balls and this and that. It's very fucking easy to do what they do in rugby, even to the placement of the ball. Okay. That's my rant on that. NFL, take a page out of the book from rugby. Okay. Player monitors and the eye in the sky. Okay. There you go. Solved your fucking problem in fucking 5 minutes. See what one hit will do to you? All right, let's have another hit and celebrate that we just changed the course of football, if anyone's listening. Hopefully someone's listening. Please like, share, subscribe, pass this on. Tell him the lunatic said he's got the cure for what's going on. And then the fucking kickoffs and, oh my God. It's a madhouse in the NFL right now. Okay, they got an over and under on how many times Taylor Swift's going to be shown during the game. We're going to get into that too. We got some prop bets and all that other horse shit coming up. But this game, well, oh boy, that was a rant just on that fucking fourth down. Okay. The one that irked me the most was the interception downfield that somehow turned into a pass interference. That was the cover up because they blew the call. Distinction. The Buffalo Bill player had the white gloves. You see his hands on 80% of the ball. The Kansas City receiver, however, whose elbow is on the ground, is not connected to the ball. So there's no contact there. His other arm is tucked underneath where the ball is landing, which is touching the ground. Pass interference covers the whole fucking thing. So that's why your flag was thrown there. So you conspiracy theorists out there, if you want to put that one in your fucking notch or your cartridge there, go ahead, because that's an eminent fact. The ball was either intercepted by Buffalo, incomplete, and definitely no pass interference. So those three plays plus all the other fucking happy horse shit in that game just took Buffalo away. All right, they still kept it close. They lost the game. It was a tight game. Yeah. Good numbers, this and that. But you know what? I guess after Thursday night, Josh Allen did get the final laugh as wrapping up an MVP. And congratulations to you, Josh. That was deserved, bro. You had a phenomenal year. I just think the voters are tired of voting for Lamar because he's not winning anything. At least with you, they're seeing a lot of guts and heart, and maybe that's what they like. So, God bless the writers and everybody else that voted for you. It's a good one. Now, speaking of voting, and we'll get back to a few other things real quick, but let me explain something to you. I don't know who in the fuck the voters in Canton, Ohio think they are. I really don't. But here, I got something for you. All right? Check this out. How in the fuck? Seriously, how in the hell? Sorry, folks, I'm going away for a minute. Because this is just fucking. This is as stupid as it gets. How is this guy not in the fucking Hall of Fame on first ballot? How? How in the fuck can you call yourself a sports writer on a fucking Hall of Fame voting committee? And we gotta wait. Are you out of your you? I'm telling you, voters right now in Canton, Ohio, go fuck yourselves. You're as useless as the fucking idiots there in Cooperstown. You just joined the fucking morons of the Hall of Fame. This guy, not in the Hall of Fame, first ballot. You watching football? Do you have any idea what football is? I'm talking to the fuckers who didn't vote this motherfucker in, who I personally think is better than his fucking brother Peyton. Yeah, I said it, and I stick by it. This kid's got more fucking heart than Peyton will ever have. He won two of the biggest Super Bowls in the history of Super Bowls, taking out an undefeated team. Okay? Not only that, 5-5. 5-5. 5-5. I don't know if I said five times or not, but 5 road games to the Super Bowl in those 2 fucking runs. 2 runs, 5 road games to the Super Bowl, which included 2 to fucking Lambeau, Tampa, Dallas. And he's not in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. That's up there with Nolan Ryan doesn't have any Cy Youngs. This guy, not in the Hall of Fame first ballot. Every one of you guys should you should get fucking arthritis in your writing hands and never be able to fucking pick up a pen again and vote. You disgust me. Every one of you who voted against every one of you who voted against him, fuck you, you fucking assholes. I don't know how you can 5-0 on the road with 2 trips delayed. He beat Rodgers and Favre. Romo. And you're gonna and one of those journeys to the Super Bowl started in Tampa. Yeah. I can't remember who the fucking quarterback was. I fucking love this guy, Eli. I love him. I hate the Giants. Can't stand the Giants, and they did him fucking wrong at the end too. And that's another reason why he should be in the fucking Hall of Fame, because of the team he played for. What he did for them, where they were before he got there. Are you fucking serious? You shun this man. His shrine in the Hall of Fame. If you guys came back, if I was him and you came back and voted me, I'd tell you go fuck yourselves. Hey, fuck you, you fucking assholes. Fuck it. You take so much out of the pureness of the Hall of Fame by fucking not voting this guy in his first ballot. It makes zero sense that he's not in the fucking Hall of Fame in the first ballot. I just don't understand. Well, all right. I do have something to share with you real quick. I do have a clip of one of the writers who did vote against Eli, and I got the clip here. Hold on, see if I get this. Here we go. Okay, now I understand why he didn't vote. I can understand that. I can understand it now. Makes total fucking sense. Makes total fucking sense. Here, listen to him again, because he does make a point. He does make one valid point. See if you can catch what valid point it is. Yeah, you catch it? All right, cool. So we're all on board with that. Honestly, is there anyone out there? Any of you out there in the audience disagree with me that this kid does not belong in the Hall of Fame in the first round? It's like an insult to the fucking game. Eli, I'm with you, bro. I'm sorry, man. I apologize that there's fucking real fucking morons out there that would think that you don't deserve your spot, man. I just don't understand it. I'll have his numbers for you the next time. I was too pissed off to get too involved. I didn't want to go down a rabbit hole. I was too upset by just the fact that he wasn't voted in. Put it in the comments if you agree that the fact that these cats did not vote him in the first round does. You know what? Fuck it. It's beating a dead horse, right? It's like one guy didn't vote for Jeter. One guy didn't vote for Jeter. All right, you just take him out and fucking just beat him. You don't have to kill him. You beat him. I swear, man. These fucking these writers, I don't know what they think. Give it a try, buddy. All those of you who didn't vote, how many of you have been in this situation? What about when we went through 40? If we went through San Francisco, holy shit! He looked like he was heading to the ER at the end of the game. And another thing, on those five road victories in those 2 runs to the Super Bowl, I believe he only threw 1 interception, but 4 of them, no, all 5 of them, he came back in the 4th quarter. They were losing all those games, and he brought them back. There's another. Put that on top of the. Fuck it. There's too much. I got too much of an argument here for this guy not to be in the fucking Hall of Fame in the first ballot. I got too much of a fucking argument. And if you disagree with me, I think you're crazy too. I think you're crazy too. If you don't agree with me on that one, he's just too much. The kid is amazing. All right. Boy, I tell you, Super Bowl preview show. Here we are. We're going off and on and everything. Like I said, tomorrow, when we do our pregame, that's going to be a big game. A big game. It's going to be a big show. We're going to have a whole bunch of good shit in it, and we're gonna bring you a real fun show. Don't worry about it. But there'll be a lot of stuff going in there. All right. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I'm sorry. What happened is Rumble Studio, which was good. It was cool, but seems to have some they upgraded it. They updated it. Whatever. All right. So it's a little fucking new to me. Where I used to have to click for a lot of things, I don't have to click no more. So all right. Let's see where we're at. Ah, boy. Boom. Okay. Super Bowl Sunday. All right. The line did move. It's Chiefs -1 now. We got 1.5 when I was, well, you weren't here, behind the scenes. When we did our pick for the game, it was 1.5 Chiefs. We're taking Eagles. I'm not even fucking around with the Chiefs. I can't even believe I just said that. We're taking the Eagles. I have to take the Eagles because believe it or not, I hate the Chiefs more than I hate the Eagles. I hate the Chiefs more than I hate the city of Philadelphia right now. Can you believe that? A kid from Jersey is rooting for Philadelphia over a Midwest team just because I can't stand the way they fucking win games. Win them straight up, we're good, but fuck, man, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we're going to take the Eagles +1.5. The over-under is 48.5. This game's going over. And I think this is one of the easiest over-unders. Look, there's both good defenses, but very explosive. And you got Barkley. You got Hollywood Brown. You got Mahomes. You got Kelsey. You got a slew of amazing athletes. So as far as offense, explosive, quick, and fast, and can strike quick from all different angles. Stronger defense, of course, is going to win the Super Bowl. If you can, here we go. 3rd down, run, and defense. This is one of the few games where I'll say special teams always seems to play a very significant role somewhere along the lines. Block kick, extra long field goal, big run back, punt block, a punt to the 1. So there's always something really unique about special teams in the Super Bowl. So let's keep an eye out for that. So we're going to add, for one time, we're going to add in the special teams as something to look for to strike, okay? But it's 3rd down, people. You've got to get 3rd down on 1st down, and of course you got to stop them on defense. The stronger of the two is going to come out, man. It'll be the difference in the game probably. Third down stoppage right here would be big key, and shutting the run down. Look, I don't know how you shut Barkley down other than shooting him. I mean, I really don't. I mean, what do you do? What do you do with this guy? His explosiveness is what it is. Even with contact, you saw that in the second play of the fucking Redskin game. Dude was fucking gone. I mean, it got boom boom, looked like a pinball, and was just gone. No one's catching him. You're not catching him unless you're in a cab, and even then, you might not catch him. All right. So, good luck, Kansas City, slowing Barkley down. You're not stopping him. It's not that's not part of the equation. You got to look to try and slow him down somehow. But look, if you start slowing him down, then you're going to really start to put Philly in the driver's seat of where they want to be, because they want a slow paced game. They want to keep Mahomes on the fucking sideline. They want to wear down this defense. Look, the Kansas City O-line, man, both tackles, that's a rough fucking spot for him. And with that being said, Mahomes could be in some serious trouble here, because Philly's front line is no joke. Okay, in my opinion. Now, Mahomes has been hit. Of course, he's been hit. He's in the NFL. He's an NFL player. Of course, he's been hit. But this motherfucker hasn't had his bell rung yet. And if you're you know what? Tampa Bay rung his bell. Yeah, in that Super Bowl, yes, he did get his bell rung. But he had a whole offseason to hear the ringing of the bell. So I look for him to get his bell rung in this. Don't be surprised if Mahomes comes off the field for one or two plays and goes in the blue tent. I'm telling you, this kid is got. He may be quick and fancy and all that other stuff, but you know what? It only takes that one hit, baby. It only takes that one misstep, that hesitation, that where you needed that extra second, or you thought you had that extra second. You don't have that extra second. As far as the running game goes, but if the edge is to Barkley, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into the stats, the numbers, and the craziness, but 2005 yards and 13 touchdowns. All right. I mean, he's already I think he's 30 yards away from the all-time Terrell Davis record from 98. Yeah, 98 Terrell Davis. So he's got 30 more yards from scrimmage, and he's going to break the all-time total yardage record for a single season. So Barkley, there you go. I mean, thank God this kid left the Giants, because you imagine he'd be another Barry Sanders just sitting there doing fucking nothing. He proved it. Give me something, and I'll take you to the promised land. And unfortunately, it was with Philly, which is gutsy, and it's a kick in the balls. He stayed within the division. Gets to go play his guys twice a year and embarrass them. So good for Barkley, man. Good for Barkley. Happy for him. All right, so if you're just joining us, just getting here, like, share, try to follow, do whatever you got to do. Get in the description, follow all the sponsors, click on the sponsor ads, save some money. You got Dubby, you got apparel, you got all kinds of stuff in there. Got a note on Johnny Basement. He is doing some kind of a project that said he should be back within the next week or 2 weeks, so make sure you check out. Boom, Johnny Basement. Link is in the fucking descriptions. Now that we're live on X, you can join us on X. So our X account, Twitter link, whatever you want to call it, our X link is in the description. Click that so you can watch us live on X. You can watch us live on Rumble. Get in Rumble, man. Get on Rumble. Get in my reference link and go to Rumble. Save some money. All one package. Steven Crowder, Jimmy Dore, News Nation. They're all there, man. Ben Shapiro, Bill Bannon, Alex Jones. You like Alex Jones? He's on Rumble, man. Come on, check him out. Hit the link. Save, man. It's awesome. All right, done with the ads. Fuck the ads. Nah, don't fuck the ads. I need the ads. Get in there and click them. So yeah. So as far as the running matchup, when was that? Here we are. Can Kareem Hunt hang? Pachenko, can he hang? I mean, it's a 1-2 punch. You might need that to get it going, to get any kind of a running game going. You might need the 1-2 punch where Philly all they have to do is hand off to Barkley. Kansas City, they find their way to work. They find a way to work their way down the field once in a while, clean. But between Mahomes and Hurts is a big threat in running, man. I mean, he's second on the team in running with 630 yards. He had a total of 18 touchdowns. I mean, the cat's for real, man. Look for him. He's kind of my dark horse MVP, by the way. I'll give that away. I'm going to give away my dark horse MVP for this game. Okay, you ready? Jalen Hurts. All right. That's my dark horse. But yeah, I mean, Jalen Hurts is a double threat. Mahomes ain't that big of a threat running. Do they have him on here running? Let's see. I don't know where he was rushing. Anyway, and then, by the way, November 20th, 2023, these two teams is the last time these two teams met. It was after the Super Bowl year, of course, and Philly came out on top 21-17, winning by 4. Okay, let's keep that in mind. That's without Barkley. All right, that's a year before Barkley got there, so pay attention to that. When you look at these two teams as far as the offense, you got the Eagles are ranked 8th, Chiefs are ranked 16th. In defense, you got the 9th ranked defense against the number 1 defense. That's why I say, man, look for fucking third down. It's going to be brutal. There's going to be I hope they do this, but let's look for try to keep an eye on the fucking lines when you do. Try to watch the game within the game, within the offense and defensive lines on both sides. Try to watch it for an extra second before you pick up the quarterback or running back running. But watch the battle. Watch the battle. See who starts wearing down. I think Kansas City's going to wear down. Offensive line, I think it's going to wear down. That Philly offensive line is strong, man. Big, too. As far as passing, Chiefs are 14th, Eagles are 29th out of 32. Not too good. But, being said, they have explosive players, so they don't need a lot of yards passing. They just get big yards passing. As far as rushing is, and as hard as it is to believe, the Eagles are only ranked 2nd. That's because of Derrick Henry, probably. And the Kansas City Chiefs are ranked 22nd, so they ain't got much of a running game. So they're the ones who have to establish a running game in this game. And we'll get more into that tomorrow during the pregame, which I said, don't miss the pregame show tomorrow, man. We're gonna have fun. We got a lot of stuff coming up to keep you entertained. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. All right. So like I said, this was just more or less a preview of what's coming up. Tomorrow we're going to have an NFL history lesson. We're going to break down both teams to the T. And then we're going to get into a couple other things that we started tonight that we'll get into more depth tomorrow. We're gonna have a good show tomorrow. So I really want you guys all to tune in tomorrow. The game starts at 6:30 Eastern time. Pre-game is, I believe, 3 o'clock Eastern time, which is 12 o'clock on the West Coast. So I get the game at 3:30 in the afternoon, which is pretty cool. Our pre-game, let's see, game starts at 3:30. So you got 12. Blah, 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 blah. We'll be on the air at 10:30 Pacific. 10:30 Pacific, which is 1:30 Eastern time. So that's what time the show will be on tomorrow. The pregame. Don't miss it. Like I said, if you're just getting in, share, follow, do all that happy horse shit, please. Give a comment. where you are, who you from, who you got tomorrow. Put that in the comments. We'll reply to everything. We'll get to you. Again, get in the description. Check out all the links in the description. Tomorrow's going to be a fun show. Like I said, we're going to have an NFL history lesson. We're going to break down both teams, all kinds of ways. Get into some individual matchups and stuff like that. Going to look a little bit more at the O line and the D lines. Really in depth. It'll be more entertaining than listen to the same old fucking bullshit on the network shows. Trust me. You heard the same fucking thing and all the switching back and forward. All right. We're going to be here to entertain you as well. So I got a lot of stuff planned for tomorrow. Remember, 3 shows tomorrow, folks. 3 of them tomorrow. We'll have the pregame, and then we'll be back with a halftime show, and then we'll be back to wrap up the NFL season all the way. Josh Allen, congratulations on your MVP. Well done, my friend. And like I said, tomorrow we'll get into a lot of facts about football, a whole bunch of stuff, which leads me to something we were going to talk about, because they're doing a lot of comparison here to fucking Mahomes and Montana and Kelsey and Rice. I don't know. I broke it down here. Now, the game passer rating, the highest rating quarterback in all, this is, all right, game passer rating all time. Any guesses out there? No. This is a tough one, folks, but you won't believe it. I don't know what perfect rating is, because I really don't, whatever the rating. But you have Phil Simms is the number 1 quarterback rating in Super Bowl history with a 150.9. Joe Montana's right below him all time, by the way, with a 147.6. Okay. 3.3 points behind. Whatever 3 point, I don't know what that is. Is that a completion? Whatever it is. Okay, so Phil Simms is 1, Joe Montana's 2. We go all the way down to, oh, by the way, Phil Simms' 150.9 rating was in Super Bowl 21 against the Bills, the wide right. Joe Montana's was Super Bowl 24. That's the Cincinnati Bengal game. Jim Plunkett 145.0, by the way, for 3rd. But you go down to 7th to find Patrick Mahomes with a 131.8. All right, so he's not really in a rating conversation. There is one, besides Mahomes, there's one active quarterback still playing today who's on this list. And I'm going to get to him in a second. Career passing in the Super Bowl. Number 1 in 4 games. He played 4 games. Joe Montana, number 1. 127.8 in 4 games. Again, if you understand ratings, then these are impressive to me. Okay, I know, I get the rating, but these are impressive numbers. Okay, Plunkett is 2nd in 2 games. He played in 2 games. He's 2nd. He's 122.8. Then we got another guy with 2 games. The only other active player on the list, Russell Wilson, 117.4, and he did that in 2 games. And then it's a minimum of 40 attempts. And we go all the way down to 10th, and guess what? No Mahomes. No Mahomes. So how many games has he been to? 4. This is his 4th. Game passing attempts. Brady, Super Bowl 51 with 62. So, but we go down to 7th on this one, and we find Mahomes with 49. Career passing attempts. Mahomes is 2nd to Brady He's second to Brady. Okay, so Brady in 10 games has 421 attempts. Mahomes is second in 4 games at 164. Good luck catching that one, Mahomes. Okay. Game passes completed 43 Brady, 37 Brady, and third tied with Peyton Manning is Patrick Mahomes at 34. Career passes completed Brady 277, Mahomes 107. Career pass completion Phil Simms 88%. Patrick Mahomes is third with 77.8%. That's game passing. That's game pass completion, sorry. Career pass completion percentage. Career, sorry. There we go. 3 games. Troy Aikman, 70%. Joe Montana, 4 games, 68%. Oh, Eli. Remember him? Remember him in the opening? He's fourth on the list, right behind his brother. His brother is third at 66.5. And Eli is right behind him in 2 games. Now, Peyton's in 4 games, 66.2. Okay. Where's Mahomes is down here at number 6 behind Brady at 65.8. Mahomes comes in at 65.2 career pass. So good luck. I think so far Joe Montana and Tom Brady have this fucking locked up. I don't know why they have fucking Mahomes even in this conversation. I'm proving it right here. Game passing yards. Game passing yards. Brady, Warner, Foles, Warner, McNabb, Montana had 357. He's tied on the list 7th with Donovan McNabb. Then we got Brady again, and then we got Doug Williams. Okay, no Mahomes. Career passing yards. Let's remember, folks, Brady has 10 games, so he's well ahead of the pack. Brady in 10 games has 3,039 yards. Mahomes is 5th on the list with 1,071. All right, he ain't broke 2,000 yet. Okay, nobody on the list has broke 2,000 other than Brady. Kurt Warner's the closest at 1156 in 3 games. 4 games Montana. 4 games Montana. He's third on the list with 4 games with 1,142. So Mahomes might have a shot to pass that. But in 4 games, I mean now 5. 5 games, we'll find out. Longest pass in Super Bowl history. Jake Delhomme, 85 yards. And then, no Mahomes. Game yards, passing attempts. So this is how much they average every time they put the ball in the air. Any guesses to who number 1 is on this list? This is a really interesting number 1 here. In game yards, passing attempts with 14.7 every time he threw the ball in the Super Bowl, Terry Bradshaw. That's in the game. Okay? 1 game. We'll get to career in a minute. Okay? But 1 game, he averaged 14.7. We go down the list. No Mahomes. But we do have 1 active quarterback still playing who's on this list for game yards and passing attempt average at 11.8. Russell Wilson. Career yards passing attempts. So this is what he averaged for his career in the Super Bowl. Any guesses at number 1? Yes, you're right. Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw at 11.1. We look down the list. No Mahomes. But we do have a guy who's active. Russell Wilson, second on the list with a 9.8. Game passing touchdowns. Most touchdowns thrown in the Super Bowl. Anybody know this one? This is a good one here. 6. Yeah, Steve Young. Steve Young with 6. Joe Montana threw 5. Brady threw 4. We go down to 7 on the list is Patrick Mahomes with 3, tied with Matthew Stafford. Career passing touchdowns. Like I said, folks, Brady played in 10, so he's ahead of the pack here. With 6 more games played than Montana, he has 21. Montana has 11. We go down to 7th, we find Mahomes with 7. So Mahomes is 5th on the list at 7, and Russell Wilson's on the list with 4. That's passing touchdowns. Career passes intercepted. Well, none of our guys are on this list, thank God. But the number one intercepted guy, the most interceptions thrown by a quarterback in a Super Bowl. God damn it! Oakland Raiders, Rich Gannon. Career passes intercepted. So this is during their career the most interceptions thrown in the Super Bowl. Career passes intercepted number 1. Anybody who's number 5 games? I'll give you a hint. He played in five Super Bowls. He played in 5 Super Bowls. He played in threw the most interceptions. John Elway. John Elway leads the pack with 8 interceptions thrown. And then we go down here to 6th. And guess what, folks? For career passes intercepted in the Super Bowl, tied for 6th with Rich Gannon in 1 game, 5. Patrick Mahomes in 4 games, 5. Peyton Manning in 4 games, 5. Ben Roethlisberger in 3 games, 5. So 6 is pretty clogged up, but there you go. So Mahomes is on that list. Then that's rushing. Oh yeah, career yards rushing attempts. So most yards per carry in Super Bowl history. Anybody? Number 1? This is a good one, man. If you know Super Bowl history, this is the dude. Marcus Allen in 1 game, rushing average attempts 9.6. 9.6 career yards, rushing attempts 9.6. Patrick Mahomes 5.9. So now, career rushing touchdowns in a game, Jalen Hurts and Terrell Davis are tied with 3. Here we go. Oh, game receptions. Most receptions in a game. Most receptions in a game. Nope. James White, 14. We look down. We go down to 8th. 8th on the list, we find Travis Kelce with 10. And Jerry Rice is ahead of him with 11. Okay. Career receptions. Travis Kelce, 31. Jerry Rice, 33. So it'll take Kelce 5 games to break Jerry Rice's record. Good for you. Game receiving yards. Most yards received in a game, 215, Jerry Rice. Let's see. Jerry Rice is on here a couple of times. So he's first on the list in games in Super Bowl 23 with 215. Then we find him again on the list at 8th in Super Bowl 29 with 149. He's 9th on the list in Super Bowl 24, 148. So game yards, he's on there 4 times. Career yards, Jerry Rice 589, Travis Kelce 350. Let's see. Yeah, we can go more into this list later. But I just wanted to point that out, that they keep putting Mahomes in conversation with Joe Montana as far as the Super Bowl this, the Super Bowl that. Well, I just laid it out there as far as the careers go and everything that like that. Mahomes is still carrying Joe's fucking bag, baby. He's still carrying his bag, baby. All righty. We got some prop bets real quick. So if you're listening, get in the chat. Get in the freaking chat, okay? Let's go. Get in the freaking chat. And let me know what you think on these. Hold on here. Let me set this up because I did this backwards. All right, so get in the chat and let me know. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. All right, national anthem. Over or under 2 minutes? National anthem, over or under 2 minutes? We're going over. Someone's going to try to make a statement, so we're going to go over on the national anthem, over 2 minutes. What do you got? Go in the chat. Over or under national anthem. Just write O for over, or U for under, or if you know how to spell it out. Let me know what you got. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Game points total in the game. Okay. Over under in the first quarter is 9.5. So what do you think? More than 9.5 points in the first quarter? I say over. But field goals. Both teams combined. Over under 3.5. I'm going over. So 3.5 field goals. Over or under. What else we got here? All right, let's try this one. 63.5 yards. Over under Kelsey receiving yards. I'm going to go over. Man, they don't have Barkley on here. Well, oh, here we go. Rushing yards for Barkley, 116.5. Over or under? What do you think? What do you got, people? Over or under Barkley, 116.5. He's going over. This cat might touch 200 in this game. And let's see what else we got. Let's get a couple of crazy ones over here. All right, what do you think? First play from scrimmage is a run. Yes or no? I'm going to say yeah. Touchdown in the first 7 minutes? Yes or no? I'd say yes. Missed field goal? Yes. Special teams or defense touchdown? Yes. Eagles lead at halftime? Yes. Safety? Yes. A score with less than 2 minutes left? Yes. And then what we got down here? This is crazy. Okay, that's enough. You know what? Taylor Swift kisses Kelsey on TV. Yes or no? I say no. Because he's going to lose. All right. Chiefs or Eagles? First field goal goes to KC. First touchdown, Philly. First turnover goes to Kansas City. First who calls a timeout first? Kansas City. Who punts first? Philly. First sack? Philly. There you go. Follow all that? Hope you were typing fast. But either way, get in the comments. Let me know. Over unders, who you got? Who you like tomorrow? Got a final score? Put it in there. Who cares? Let's hear it up. Come on, people. Life's too short. Let's have fun. So, who you got? Where are you from? Where are you listening from? What's going on out there, folks? Talk to me. What's happening, people? What is happening? All right, let's see what else we got going for you. I think that's it. I think that's it. It'll be the last time these go up. A recap, real quick, of what happened on Championship Sunday, which led us here. Crazy. With our matchup, Kansas City and the Eagles going at it head to head tomorrow. Should be really, really entertaining. I mean, on Sunday, should be really entertaining game. I would think it's going to be I think it's going to be a very good game. For the most part, a very good game. As long as these referees call it, please. You know, if there's 1-2 bad calls that shift this game, it's going to suck because you're really going to. That'll take a lot away from what the NFL is, man. So let's hope for a good clean game. You know what I mean? I hope there's a good clean game. But just in case there's not, then the red flag goes up for sure. You know what if you know what I mean. So it all depends. I guess it just all depends on the call of the game. Do you expect a bad call here? Yeah, you know, we got to expect kind of a bad call. But when does the bad call come? What is the result of the bad call? You know, you can get a bad call, and then next thing you know, they're 3 and out or a holding call or something. Something can balance it out one way or another. But if you get a bad call and it projects it to continue a drive and lead to a score, especially a touchdown, you're going to have issues. I'll tell you what, where you can really have issues, and the NFL can find itself getting in big trouble, is showing Taylor Swift after every one of them fuck ups. Because if she's jumping around like her fucking panties are too tight in the fucking sky booth up there, people are going to be pissed. They're already pissed that they show her, you know? Personally, I can't fucking stand her. I ain't even heard her sing a fucking note, to be honest with you. So I don't even know she's fucking talented. If she's talented, it must be with her. Never mind. You know, for the most part.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Exactly. I would love to know. So anyway, it's like, you know.
Like I push you on the brain. I always do.
So, okay, we're going to get ready. We're going to wrap it up, like I said, and get on out of here. So we brought you the preview of tomorrow, the Super Bowl, what to expect. We gave you a little rant at the beginning here, broke a few things down, talked a little bit about the championship games, talked about the bad calls, talked a little bit about the Super Bowls, went over some prop bets and a couple other things. But tomorrow, the pregame show is going to be fucking really awesome. Like I said, we could probably go on 10:30 Pacific time, which is 1:30 Eastern time. So if you're in between there, I don't know, figure it out. What is it, 12:30? I don't fucking know. Mountain time, Central time, whatever. We'll be on 10:30 Pacific, which is 1:30 Eastern time tomorrow. A pregame before the pregame bullshit comes on, and you have to listen to the same horse shit and the same talking heads. Come here. We're going to entertain you. We're going to get down. We're going to have a fun time tomorrow. Without a doubt, we're going to have a fun time tomorrow. If you're tuning in late, I went on a rant earlier in the show, so you know, check it out about Eli Manning not being elected into the Hall of Fame. I thought it was total bullshit. So if you join in late, make sure you check that out. But if you are, I want to share this with you because I shared it with everybody earlier. We did get a clip from an interview with one of the writers who did not vote for Eli, and he gave his explanation and we're going to share it with you right now. So there you go. That's directly from the report, one of the writers who did not vote for Eli, and his explanation behind why he thought Eli should not be in the Hall of Fame. You make your own judgment. If you believe him or not, I don't think he made any valid points. So there you go. Anyway, Super Bowl Sunday, people. Ready to go, man. Here we go. All right. Like I said, put in the comments where you're from, where you listening from, who you got, who's your favorite team, who's your favorite player. Put all that in the comments. We'll get back to you. We really appreciate you. Get in the descriptions. Check out our sponsors. Check out the links. Like I said, Johnny Basement, well, he's coming back real soon. Links in there. If you're not sure, check it out, the links, and get used to it because it's a beautiful place to hang out. And if you go down there in the basement, please be respectful. All right. Here, you can motherfuck all you want. I really don't care. That's what it is here. We're at. There, it's just a chill spot to go relax and hang out with some friends and chill. A lot of friends from down under. Appreciate all of yous. Bond, Texas. Yankee Kyle. Manav. I know I'm missing guys, but whatever. Miss you guys. I hope you guys are tuning in and watching. Usually you guys do. Come around and watch. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Don't forget to tune into our show tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be on here. We'll be rocking and rolling and doing some fun stuff. And I think that is it, right? Let's go. Yeah, pregame tomorrow. Shit looks good. So until then, remember, folks, when you come up to the third floor, remember to bowl up, to bong up, and then beam on up to the third floor. We'll be hanging out up here, chilling, hanging out in time and space, waiting on you to come and chill with us in time and space. Peace.